If you do go on to enjoy today's video, do me a favour and hit that like button and of course subscribe. It really does help me out a lot. And if you want to avoid the random lottery that is FIFA points, you can go straight to the source with u7buy.com, and of course you can use the code TVM at the checkout to get yourself a discount. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to yet another player review. Future Stars Team 2 is out. I've packed one and here it is. Of course it was the worst one, but still, I'm not going to complain. At least I pack one. It was a 100k pack that I opened to get it, but Kehrer, on face value of things, yes, it's the worst one in terms of rating, but to be fair, when you actually look at the stats and you go and have a look at what chem styles to use, etc., he turns into a bit of a monster. And ironically, I had Kehrer in the team I'm using now anyway, so I've just swapped him out for the better version. Happy days. 5-star weak foot, 3-star skills, high defensive work rate, 6-1. So, not a slouch really, high defensive work rate, 6-1, makes him a pretty good sort of solid, robust centre-back. There's an interesting thing about this, and I've played with a couple of centre-backs recently that you can do this with, but I think he's probably one of the best suited, and I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about in a second. So 80 acceleration, 83 sprint speed. Are we going to boost it? Yes. Do we need to? Probably not, to be fair. 91 short passing? No, shot power. He's got 87 short passing, which for a centre-back is very good. Not an awful lot in the way of vision, but it is what it is. Dribbling, 89 composure, 87 reactions. Those are the two stats realistically you want as a centre-back. So I'm very happy to say that they're both on point. And then very high defensive stats really. 91 slide tackle, 89 stand tackle, 82 defensive awareness. We're going to boost that. 83 heading. We're going to boost it. Not that we really should need it unless people are trying to do the Osimhen objective, because he is mad tall. And then of course 84 interceptions with great physicals across the board. The team we've got him in is this one right here. Like I said, I had the base, well not the base, but like a UCL Kehrer there, so I've literally just swapped him out. He obviously fits in with Lala and a few other players that I've got going on here from, oh there we go, EA know what chem style I want to use. Yeah, I've picked up a load of French cards from objectives and SBCs and such, so it kind of works with this account. Not that I use it that often, but look at the state of that now. That takes him, by the way, to a 92 rated centre-back. A nice little boost in pace, 85 acceleration, 88 sprint speed. The defensive stats go up to 89, 93, 92, 99, 99. And we get 99 jumping, and we get 84 strength with 99 aggression. That is mad. So I would assume if you were to pick this card up and stick an anchor on him, you could probably keep him in your team until the end of the game. And there's only an 85 rated card, but you can't really get better than that in terms of your defensive stats. The physicals are, again, you can't really get too much better, and you don't need any better further forward. So why would you need to upgrade this card? The thing I was going to mention before we get into the gameplay, if you were to give him, I don't know, just for argument's sake, an artist chem style, and I'll tell you what I'll do. We'll do this at the very beginning rather than do this at the end. If you give him an artist chem style, look at what that does to him. It takes him up to an 88 rated CDM. It gives him 84 dribbling, 89 ball control, 89 agility, and then 92 short passing with 83 vision. That is a good CDM. And of course, you've already got great defensive stats. You've got good physicals. You've got the pace. He's 6'1", start 5 at the back, switch in game to a 4-1-2-2 or something, and use him as a CDM. I don't know how well he'll feel in game because I've not used him yet, but if he's mobile enough, that could be an unbelievably good CDM. So well rounded. So you've got options with this card. But without any further ado, let's get into the gameplay. As we go into this game against someone who has a Dharma Traore's SBC card, an Icon, Odegaard in there as well, I'm going to have a kit clash here. I've not changed my away kit, so there is 100% going to be a kit clash. I put my new home kit on, didn't change the away kit, and yeah, the game recognised that and said, look, we'll use his away kit. So there we go. I'm kind of happy that EA have kind of realised that that was going to be a thing. He's got kickoff as well. I'm playing away, which is not something I like to do. Here's Kenny Lala all the way over to Kehrer. First touch for him then. How quick does he feel? I mean, he doesn't feel amazing on the ball, if I'm honest. I didn't expect him to feel too good. But that's without The chem, look at that for a ball. That's without the obviously the artist chem style. We've just stuck an anchor on him. If you were to put an artist on him, I would imagine he'd feel so much better. There's Sanchez, who's completely balls that up, and Kehrer across quick enough as well to take that ball away from the attacker. Let's give Kehrer some time on the ball here. And of course, I think I would like to try him with a different chem style. The problem with it is I've just put an anchor on him. What I should have done was tried him as a CDM first and then put the anchor on him, because the artist chem style's a 10 a penny, really. Good ball down the outside. I was just messing about with it at the back, and all of a sudden I found myself around the outside with Di Maria. Ball comes back in here to Sanson. Kehrer there to stop it. Chests it forward. He goes on a run. That's my fault. I've accidentally sent him on a run, but we might as well embrace it and see what we can get out of it. Ball through here to Loic Remy. Across the keeper. Good save. And it's going to be cleared. Well, Kehrer forward to intercept it. And again, he's got that pace that you could just bring him forward. I wouldn't recommend it because you could end up losing the ball like I just did then. But I would, at the moment, I definitely say... Hello, back across. Oh, that's beautiful. At the moment, I'm very happy with the way that he performs. He bursts out of defence, he intercepts the ball, and you can lay it off if you want, but the temptation to keep running is there because he doesn't feel like super mobile. He's not like Kante or anything, but he feels mobile enough that you can shimmy and move from side to side to beat at defenders and things. But also, he just feels quick, and you naturally want to take it forward a little bit. You don't have to, but you can. Here's Kehrer to intercept again. I tell you what I really like about him is once he intercepts it, you can then look to play the ball forward. What Kehrer is so far, to me at least, is a ball-playing defender. And that is valuable. Remy, well, that's poor. That's Renato Sanchez. What a save. Lost the ball here from the attack. Kehrer comes across. He lunged at nothing. Look at the pace on him, though. All the way back to stop Iago Aspas. I've lunged at nothing, but luckily for me, doesn't matter how bad you are at defending, because we can get it out. The pace, that is a prime example of why this card is going to be as good as it is, and I reckon once people start using it, it will definitely hold its price. He came back and defended well then, but he's got natural pace. You know, I reviewed Rijkaard earlier, and Rijkaard's mid-icon, even though it says it has pace, it just doesn't. You know, he feels really sluggish and slow, and he can't keep up with the play. But Kehrer, who says he has pace, can actually back it up with keeping up and actually catching up with Iago Aspas, who, by the way, has... No, okay, he doesn't have amazing pace, but he caught him up, got ahead of him, and then just stood him up. And that is exactly why I think he'll hold his price. Kehrer against Benzema, gets across, takes the ball from him. Lecomte there to mop up as well. I tell you what, he is so much better than the mid Rijkaard. I mean, I'm comparing him because that's the most recent defender I've used, right? Reviewed. He was not that great at all, and he's like 500,000 coins. Kehrer is absolutely incredible, and he's... Okay, that's got to be a foul. And he is about, what, 150, if that? I'll be perfectly honest, when I packed him, I was disappointed. And I know it sounds stupid, but I paid for it with FIFA points on my FIFA point account, opened a 100k pack, and I saw that it was a Future Stars, got really excited, and I just said, please don't be German. Of course it was Kehrer, right? However, I'm glad I packed him, because I probably wouldn't have used him otherwise, and I'm sure a lot of people will probably say the same thing. You know, if I pack the Real Madrid player, or I get Icone, for instance, who, by the way, looks insane, I'll use those because they look good. But Kehrer, nah, just list him up straight away. This guy is immense. He is one of the best centre-backs I've used in the game. Like I said, Screen PK is brilliant. I like him. The UCL, Ramos, I've got Nesta, I've used, and I've got like 300 plus games with the live Gomez, as well as a load of other centre-backs I've used. And the one that we reviewed earlier today, none of them have what Kehrer has, and that is the ability to not only defend, but to play it out with accuracy, with either foot, and some composure to go with it as well. Now, I'm not necessarily saying his composure stats higher than the rest of them. I'm just saying he's so comfortable on the ball. This is legitimately a player that you could put into the CDM role, and I think you'd have an awful lot of success with him. So you could play or start with 5 at the back, and then move into that 4-1-2-2, give him possibly an artist chem style, have that boost up his passing as well as his dribbling, ball control, agility, etc. He's going to feel much better on the ball. But with a 5-star weak foot, who knows what he can do? Honestly, I like this card, and at the moment, or rather when I started filming, he was between 170 and 190. Just going to refresh. He's down to 135,000 coins. That is unbelievably cheap. Or at least, I say cheap, very well priced. Let's put it that way. Not cheap, he's well priced. That is a great, great card. Okay, can you fit him into a team? That's probably going to be the test, to be fair. But if you can, what a card. Big fan. I've loved it. Can't really find many weaknesses with this, to be honest. If you have a difference of opinion, then feel free to let me know in the comment section down below. But if you have enjoyed the review, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.